Alrighty, next things next. Where on earth are we going next to, I suppose? Oh boy, okay, I suppose we'll go this away. It's gonna be quite the adventure, let me tell you. However, I do in fact have a secret weapon that'll make this next ancient machine of war go down quite a bit easier. It's not so much, oh wait, no, that is definitely not where we want to go at all. Okay, let's see. Where on earth is the place I want to go? That thing over there is for an entirely different thing. That is why we want to upgrade the Mech-Hat. It's lots of, you're gonna have to like fight the defense systems, and it's just, it's absolutely bonkers and crazy. Ain't having none of that. We're gonna do that much later once we get a bunch more parts from our various side quests. Let's see. Okay, so we found Jabral. Here it is. You might wonder why we never saw this thing before, but maybe it showed up, you know, somewhat soon, early. I imagine it showed up after we used that device to get rid of all the C-Cube things, because this would make no sense otherwise. Anyway, what we got here is some sort of aquatic base that's in the air. I don't really understand it. If you'd either have a flying fortress or an underwater fortress. This guy decided, hey, you know what I want? Both. And then he just sort of rolled with it. So, I guess props to him. I mean, the guy had a dream, and he ended up exactly with what he wanted. Activate this warp pedestal. Although, once we're done here, I can't imagine ever wanting to go back ever, but, there you go, I guess. Anyway, time for my super secret ability. And that would be the field barrier. Let's see, all you gotta do is push this button, and there we go. Now we've got a magical aura barrier around us, and now anything that's extraordinarily, weak comparatively to us will die instantly, and we don't have to worry about fighting them. That will save us also very much time, you have no idea. Alright, so at this point in the game, you might be saying, maybe I want to try and avoid those fights that I'm constantly forced to go around in, you know? Well, unfortunately, that is not an option. In the next few side quest areas, the only way to progress through them is to defeat the enemies inside the rooms. However, you have to do some trial and error and find out specifically which monsters it is that you need to kill in order to progress. It's kind of trial and error, but I guess if you kill everything everywhere, it's not much of a problem. Boom, you're dead. I didn't even have to bother with you. Although, the trade-off being every time I do that, Maru has to spend 10 points of magic, 10 of his magic points, and that kind of wears down after a while. Either way, a Kellion Defender. It's like a normal Kellion, except, I guess, a defender of some sort. He's still ridiculously easy to kill, although apparently, we're not strong enough to defeat him with my magical barrier. That is unfortunate. Alright, fine. You wish to do Supreme Battle? Then Supreme Battle we shall do. Just smack these ordinary Kellions. I have tons of experience killing these things, both literally and figuratively. Basically, the Kellion Defender's gimmick is if you let it get to its turn after both of its normal Kellion friends are dead, it will reach hyper mode, and it can like move much faster, and it's much stronger. It's still completely pointless, but I still suggest taking it out as soon as possible, because once it's at full power and the like, it just, it's like 5 turns in a row, and it just takes forever, and it's lame, and it's stupid. Either way, the Kellion Defenders are what you need to kill in order to actually progress through this place. Key to Lair 1, fantastic. Looks like a clear key for this lair. Maybe we can use this key to open doors we couldn't open before. Which I never even showed you guys, because why bother? We're gonna get over there and eventually. Basically, you might remember on the mini-map there was like a forked path. We can't go through either of those things because we didn't have the key, but now we do. So I guess now it's all well and good, and we can just move on with our lives. So there we go. So that's what you're gonna want to do each time you go up you go into an elevator in this place. Okay, suddenly fish. No, thank you. Every time you go up an elevator in this place, you want to search the rooms, find all of the Kellion Defenders, kill all of the Kellion Defenders, and then a treasure chest will beam down from the heavens, and will let you progress to the next lair. You keep doing this over and over and over again until you eventually get to the head honcho in here that you're trying to kill. Because there is an ancient machine of war somewhere in this place, and we needs to kill it so that it can never, you know, run away. It can never leave this place and cause untold horrors upon some unbeknownst village. Somewhat surprisingly, it actually hasn't happened yet. You'd think it would have. You really would. But I guess it's content to just chill out here. But in this case, we really can't take any chances. It's actually kind of a formidable beast if there ever was one. So definitely worth the time to make sure this doesn't, you know, spring forth and kill everybody. An ancient fossil. And this stupid jerk. Okay, nope, ain't having time with that. Goodbye, sir. Okay. Now let's see. We just gotta search and search and search for them dang old Kellion Defenders, and then we'll kill them to the best of our ability. That should be good. Oh, hey, look, we found them. Okay, so now I can kill them. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm no stronger than I was last time. Maybe I had to fight that one to, like, initiate some sort of, like, I don't know, code in its programming. Either way, okay, those are apparently not the Kellyan defenders we were trying to kill for the warp key. Unfortunate. Oh, well. Does not matter. We shall simply have to find more of them. And I will be okay with that. Okay, we've got fish. Lots of fish. That is so much fish. So many fish. Nope. Okay, bye. Let's just reset our barrier, and good day, sir. All right. Haha. All right. Let's see. Where are these gosh dang darn freaking Kellyan defenders? Oh, there we go. That's the path we need to go in order to actually find. No, that's the way we need to go to reach the elevator to get to the 3rd floor. It's marked by the weird jellyfish monster. So I think, if I remember correctly, this is actually the way we need to go. I took a wrong turn. Either way, giant fish monsters want to fight us. Okay, sure, why not? And then he sliced, but then Shu said, oh, nay, nay, nay. I punch you in the face. That's just how he does. Let's see, maybe we can get Zola. Maybe she can take care of all of these water demons in one fell swoop. She cannot. Unfortunate. Guess I'm not as strong as I think I was. Oh, well. Ah, well, that's fine. That's just fine. We can take care of this without any problem. We ain't got nothing to worry about. They're just gonna use their water gun attacks. Really doesn't do any damage. Like, barely anything. Nothing to write home about. Just keep on mowing down these giant fish warriors. Gotta wonder how they evolutionarily came to be. Like a fish crawled out of the ocean and I guess just picked up some swords. And there you go. End of story, I suppose. Very strange. Either way, time for ground magic because I'm tired of this. Huzzah Kazing! Ground magic. It will seriously get you out of so many jams I can't even begin to tell you. It's like the only magic spell that attacks every enemy in the room. Everything else only concentrates on a singular enemy or like a single row. I don't know. It's just black. I don't care for it. And I bit my tongue mid-sentence and now it hurts. Sure hope that's not bleeding. Well, nothing you can really do about a bleeding tongue. You can't really put a band-aid on that, can you? I mean, I guess you could, but it would be weird as hell. Okay, there we go. They've all been softened up, so how about another ground-shaking phenomenon? Here comes a 6.8. Hope you don't mind. Bada bing, bada boom. All dead. Oh, no, they're not. Actually, the fishmen decided to live, apparently. Very well. If that is their choice in life, then I shall support them in every conceivable way. However, this will not stop me from killing them because they're constantly trying to chop me up with their swords. Ain't happening. Okay, die, weird fishymens. Get out of here, fishymen. There we go, they're dead. And the saber-toothed tiger rolls with great enthusiasm. I enjoy the fact that Maru has such an intimidating shadow when he himself is quite possibly the single least intimidating thing in this game. At least the poo snake, you're like, what the hell is that thing when you first see it? But when you see Maru, you're like, oh, hi. Friggin' Pikachu, what you doing here? But there you go, I suppose. Okay, so I think the Kellyons are either... Actually, well, that's the way we came, so they must be this way. If not, I'm going to look like quite the fool. But that's not really much of a surprise. All right, we see a whole bunch of fishies over there. I guess they just picked up a giant cube of water and just brought everything along with it. Also, no, this is not the way we want to go at all. All right, well, that's stupid and lame, and I've wasted everyone's time. I mean, okay. You might have noticed that there is a warp thing over there. However, all that's going to do is warp you to a different location inside the 2nd floor. It's not going to get you to the 3rd floor. I learned that the hard and confusing way, so let it be known that I just saved you a bunch of trouble if you're playing along at home. Which I don't even know if anybody is. Probably not. But I don't know. I hope I've piqued somebody's interest in this game because it did not get a lot of like attention. Very few people paid any attention to this game, which is unfortunate because, oh yes, sure, it's not perfect, but do you have any idea how many turn-based RPGs are on the Xbox 360? None. Okay, there probably are some, but very, very few. Like so little. It's just kind of pathetic. Either way, we smash things up. Oh hey. Shu got the distress barrier. Not that he'll ever actually need that, but there you go, I guess. Kill a bunch of Kellyan defenders, and theoretically, yep, another treasure chest appeared. It looks like a treasure chest appears when we defeat all the Kellyan defenders. And wouldn't you know it, Captain Jiro decides, hey, I'm gonna throw some exposition all up in your face. Another key. Maybe the Kellyan defenders are hiding the keys, which is weird because they They are by a fair margin not even close to the most threatening thing in this entire room. So, not sure why whoever's in charge gave them the keys to defend, but there you go, I guess. Alright, let's try and avoid getting shocked by the jelly. Okay, so the jelly jolt is apparently too strong for my barrier. This barrier thing ain't working out as well as I planned. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to wait for them to just do their thing, I guess. While they're discharging. Okay, there we go. Alright, hopefully I'll be able to take care of these guys in one fell swoop, because that would just be a wonderful time saver. There we go. Okay, thank you. There had to be a reason they were in the back. They didn't have any good defense. However, these hermit crabs live inside poop, which means they are the strongest of all possible enemies. Oh wait, no, they're dead, because poop is a terrible shield. What are you even trying to do here, hermit crab man? Seriously. Really gotta wonder who designed the whole poo concept for this thing. Like, I understand the thing they were going for. They were trying to make, you know, their standalone, super, like, you know, their recognizable, pathetic grunt type character. You know, like the Mario series has the Goomba, or Dragon Quest has the slime, and, you know, stuff like that. They wanted to make one of those, and they certainly succeeded in that effort, but I think he might have went a little overboard with it. It's just a little strange, honestly. Anyway, we've got a cure-all. That's fantastic. Get rid of you. You're stupid. Jiro learned, whatchamacallit, loot. Ain't that awesome? Our barrier will not be able to destroy this crystal giant. I just know that ahead of time, so we're gonna have to smack them all up. Okay. Oddly enough, all you have to do in order to defeat this creature is to hit him really, really hard. And I know that sounds stupid. It sounds like something might say, and that might be a quote from something that you might have seen at some point in the near past. Regardless, it's actually the valid strategy, because you see, your attacks will do considerably less damage than they normally do. However, if you supercharge your attacks and then hit him, you actually then, like, crack his exterior, and then his defense lowers. I'm not entirely sure what that's all about. Either way, it ain't no thing. Just hit him really, really, really hard, and all the different problems will be solved. I'm not sure if there's like a threshold. Yep, there we go. See, cracked from the powerful attack, defense lowered, and that was just from a slap, a mighty slap attack. Either way, my attacks do so much more damage now, and I'm all about that. Quick bippity bappity boop bap bam. All right, he's still standing. Admirable crystal giant thingamabobber, but nonetheless, you shall fall. Also, apparently, he decided to waste his turn and do absolutely nothing. Not sure why he did that. That's pretty stupid. All right, Jiro, can you finish this off? No, this thing's got way too much HP for its own good. It's gonna do an earthquake. Oh, no. There goes Tokyo. Go, go, Godzilla. And what do you know? That kind of, sort of did some damage. Kind of, sort of, I guess. I mean, it was nothing to write home about. Certainly not worth charging in any capacity. There we go, and now you're dead. That's what you get for being a jerk. You're a jerky dead guy now. That's how it works. But I didn't want to have to fight you, but you were standing in the way of my goal, and I ain't having that. Okay, rank up. Everything's good. Everything's fantastic. Open up the door. And just keep on going. You know, sometimes if you wait long enough, you'll see shocks. I like shocks, but only when they wear top hats, because then they're charming. Otherwise, they're kind of creepy looking. It won't open. Shoo, let's try using the key to layer 2. Okay. Because apparently we need to be told this every single time we actually need to use the stupid layer key. Very strange, very bizarre. Either way, time for the warpings. Alrighty, Aphrodite, now where on earth are we gonna be? Let's see, I'm trying to remember how many more layers are in this thing. I think this might actually be the last one before we get to the tippity top. That's just a theory, I don't know for certain. Avoid the stupid ghost monster, thank you very much. Okay, now let's find those ding-dang Kellions and bump into them with our magical barrier. There's another Crystal Guardian. I wonder if I can avoid fighting that, because I don't really want to. They take a while, and they're annoying and stupid, and I hate them. And if you approach them, they throw their axes at you. They're just all-around jerks. It's just bad news all around. Just keep on walking, and oh, hey, look, the Kellions. Well, then I guess it's a good thing I decided to walk over here. Otherwise, I would have looked all over for them and never found them. But now that's all settled. Everything's good, fantastic, and awesome. Let's open up this thingamaroll. Go, key to layer 3. Fantastic. All right, now we just gotta find the key to layer 3. And if I remember correctly, if we keep going in this direction, we're gonna run into a barrier that we can't break down. A black barrier, actually. We can destroy green, blue, red, and white barriers. However, black barriers are still far too strong for us, and we cannot deal with them. Very unfortunate. That being said, I guess I have no choice. I have to fight another dang crystal giant. Very well, if that's the way things need to be. And he threw his stupid axe at me, and he's gonna just keep doing that. He's gonna make it a really hard pain in the butt in order to freaking get over to him, because he's a jerk. Okay, yep, he's just gonna keep tossing that. And he did it again. And again. And again. And we finally reached him. Okay. Sheesh. This guy, he's unbelievable. Okay, we're just gonna have to go whole ham on this guy. We're just gonna have to go absolutely bonkers. Let's see, just give him every last ounce of power we could possibly muster, and we hopefully will be able to take care of him super quick like. Did not mean to press defend. That was the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. Unfortunate. Okay, fine. Just keep charging up the attacks, I suppose. Magic sword, Flarius sword, because why not? Swing that Flarius sword, why don't you, Maru? Also, I just noticed for some reason I didn't equip charged attack on Amaru. Little strange, probably should fix that. But I suppose it doesn't matter too much. Up, he's charging up his stupid earthquake attack again. I guess he thinks he's the bee's knees because he can do that. I say nay, I just cracked your impenetrable defenses, and now you're about to get sissy slapped into oblivion by a giant minotaur. You can put that on your resume, I suppose. Go. Okay, and I thought he was charging up his earthquake attack. I guess he was just wasting everyone's time. All right, fine. Fine by me. If that's the way you want to do things, I'll just charge up the Flarius, and hopefully this will be enough. I can't say with certainty, but we can hope we can. Go, swift punch to the face, and then at least what I assume is its face. I don't know, it's humanoid, but it's definitely not human. Also, that did an absurdly large amount of damage. Awesome. Ha! I gotta use magic attacks more often. In fact, I have to, considering the boss enemy I'm about to go up against. Water ranks up, everything is good, everyone is happy, everyone is just fantastic. And there we go, yeah, we won't open. Surprise, surprise, we gotta use the key. Everybody on the planet just confused as all get out, and there we go. If I remember correctly, we should be warping up to the final level of the Sea Cube, and we'll finally be able to get out of this place. You have no idea how long I just bumbled my way around this place trying to figure out what the hell I was supposed to do, or where any of the keys were. How was I supposed to know I had to kill all the Kellyan defenders? Just be grateful I saved you guys all that time of me running around like a doofus. Okay. So just shoot this thing up, and theoretically we just gotta wander around and eventually we'll get to where we need to go. Which I suppose is something you could say about anything in life, I guess. Weird. Maybe this isn't the last floor. Maybe this is the second to last floor. I can't say I know for certain. Ugh. Lame sauce. Alright, fine. Charge this up just a teensy tiny, itty bitty little tiny little bit, just because. For the love of all that is holy, Zola, get rid of the stupid water bosses, the monster thingies. Okay, well, you killed one of them. It's something, I guess. Alright, fine. I guess we'll just have to have Kluke pick up the slack. After, of course, Shu gets slashied. That's just how the way things work. Okay, spell, black magic, ground. Shake the ground, shake the earth, ruin everyone's day, because that's just how Kluke do. And then we smack a fish. There we go, fantastic. Oh man, wasn't there like a Muppet that was his gimmick? He hit people with fish? I think there was. I don't know his name. He was like definitely a very bit or niche character that you did not see very often. If he existed at all, for that matter. I could be making this up. I don't know. Okay, well that takes care of Fishy McFishington. Ain't having him no more. Of course, if I have to go back that way, then we're gonna get a whole new batch of problems. Also, now we've got Clam Mans. Clam Man. Ah, okay, and apparently Clam Man is too strong for me. Very well. Okay, did not anticipate that. Unfortunate. Okay, fine. We'll just have to mow everybody down with great enthusiasms. Okay, they've apparently got extraordinarily strong shells. Would make sense, seeing as how they are apparently Clam Mans. But, like I've said so many times in the past, if you smack things around long enough, they will eventually fall over, and apparently this thing can use sleep powder. What was I saying about so many Pokemon references? Oy. Okay, well. And you done stole my Grand Ruby. Why would you even do that? Why would you steal my Grand Ruby? Why would you do this? I'm going to use my watery magic on you because I hate you. Tidal Wave! I sure hope this doesn't heal them. It doesn't! Okay, good. Considering they're aquatic creatures, I do have to wonder how on earth throwing water at them hurts them, but I'm not going to complain. The battle is over. I'm not sure. I could have sworn this was the last stage. I guess it's a 5-story place. Go figure. I don't know. I guess we'll just try and avoid the Clammans to the best of our ability and find more Kellions. When in doubt, you gotta Kelly-Kelly-Allion, I suppose. Alright, you gotta Kellyon. It's like carry on, except I'm saying Kel. Alright, and yep, okay, won't open, blah, blah, blah. Gotta find the defenders. Very well, very well. Which means I have to go through another heaping helping of the Clammans. I hate you, Clamman. Okay, for some reason I'm strong enough to kill that one. That's weird. Also, Barrier Magic level 5. Fantastic. I doubt I'll ever use any of it because it's not that practical. Okay. Looking around for some damn Kellions. Where are you, Kelly-Kelly-Allions? Okay, we've got a bunch of floating, I don't even know what's. Get rid of them. Ain't got time for your mystic ways. There's a sort of weird flying, I don't know, Mayan calendar thing with orbs circling around them. And now we've got a bunch of jellyfish. Nope. Okay. We gotta be getting close to them damn Kellions, or I will be quite cross with you, game. Blue Dragon Cross Tekken. What? Okay. Get rid of you and kill you. And okay, long range attack. That's useful. I wonder if I'll actually use it now, though. Not entirely sure. Then again, I suppose I do have to get charged attack on Maru, so hey, why not? Let's give it a go. Okay, to the skill trees, or whatever these things are. Jiro, what is not useful on you exactly? Regenerate HP, yeah, whatever. I will replace you with long range attack. Fantastic. And Maru, something useless on you. Regenerate MP. No, actually, that's kind of useful. Absorb HP, not nearly as useful as it sounds. Where is charged attack? There it is. And alrighty, fantastic. Open up this thingamaroo. Get another Jimmy Mabobber, or whatever, I don't know. Words are for the weak. I make up things as I go. And now we get to create. We get to go on a very long voyage back to where we need to be. Out of the way, stupid jelly jolt thingamabobbers. I'm not sure why. For some reason, sometimes I'm strong enough to kill them, and other times I'm not. The barrier is fickle. Also not nearly as good. This is actually Field Barrier 2. There's also a Field Barrier 1 and 3. 1 is unbelievably useless, and you should never bother using it, because it gets like... You lose like 30 MP for every single monster it kills for you. Totally not worth it, let me tell you. Also, apparently boost HP by 50%. That's quite useful. Fantastic. And Field Barrier 3 is freakishly overpowered. The only trade-off is you actually have to... Your Shadow and Barrier Magic needs to reach level 50, which is absurdly high. But it only costs like 1 magic point to kill a monster. And in fact, it's a good way to like cheat the game and get a whole bunch of experience and the like. Let's see, so there's a giant crystal warrior over there, so that's probably the direction the game wants me to go. So I suppose I'll walk over this way and see what's what. You never know what'll be on the side that the game doesn't think you'll go. Excuse me, I have a tingly thing in my throat. It's very unfortunate. Let's just walk through these guys, get some more wonderful SPs. Awesome. Yeah, granted, you get a fraction of the SP you would normally get if you fought them, but at the same time, it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. That being said, however, Maru is desperately starting to run out. In fact, we're all kind of running low on just about everything. So, Zephyrus! Zephyrus again! There we go, and that should heal everybody for everything. That's always good, and I should have picked up a whole bunch of these nonsense. We'll go, give you a bunch of those, give Kluk one of them, we'll give Shu some of it, because, you know, why not? And that should be good for now. That should work, that should work. And we got a whole bunch more Kellions running around this place. It's a good thing I gave Maru more magic, otherwise I would have had to fight all of these hand to hand. Less is more, not that useful, because I kind of like the benefits of the accessories. And the cowards ran away like little loser pantses. Very well, creatures. I shall wait patiently for a few seconds, and then I will try and kill you again. Did you reemerge from the shadows? No, you have not, actually. Weird. They normally do. All right, fine. I'll give them some space. I'll let them lower their guard, think that the mean people went away. There we go, and yep, they have finally returned, and now it's time to kill them again. Bada bing, bada boom, you're dead. Pretty sure this isn't required, actually, in retrospect. But whatevs. Let's see. An infinity ring. Well, ain't that all fancy-dancy? Let's see what that does. Let's see, who's not wearing a super special ring as is? Shu, you're definitely not. The infinity ring. Making a magical attack restores about 30 HP. Okay, well, that wouldn't be very useful on Shu, now would it? It'd be quite useful on Kluk, but she's wearing Jiro's ring, which is ludicrously overpowered. Jiro has no offensive magic. I think Maru does, actually, so I guess he would be the one that would best benefit from it. There we go. Unnecessary, but a neat little doodad nonetheless. Also, look, it's a shack! I told you there'd be shacks. Always gotta be a shack. Oh, and I can't get through. Well, alright then. So that was that. Fantastic. Haha! I wondered what would happen if I went this way, and apparently absolutely nothing. Fantastic. Black barriers, preventing you from doing anything cool. Luckily enough, that will not be the problem for so much very longer. That's all good, that's all good. Just walk our way through. Get out of the way, Jelly McJolters. Ain't having ya. Now I gotta get past yet another Crystal Guardian. Luckily, I know its weakness, which is apparently fire-based magic. Go figure, not sure how that works. I guess maybe it's weak to that sort of thing. Either way, dead ghost. Throwing his axe at me again because he's a little punk. And it's pretty much unavoidable. Ain't having this anymore. Hate you so much, Crystal Giant. Oi. At least you ain't no Colossus. Then I'd have to spend like the next 45 minutes climbing your back hair. Okay, let's see. We'll just keep charging up, do all the things, make sure our attacks are as powerful as we can possibly make them, make sure we gotta make sure we don't make Fluke defend, because that would be a stupid idea, considering how freakishly powerful she is against this sort of thing, apparently. Go Fig. Alright, Spell, Black Magic, Filarius, Super Duper Duper. Now we just charge it up a wee bit. Okay, not as much as I would have liked to charge it, but it'll do. It will do, I think. Gem Glare! Oh no, what's he gonna do? It did nothing, because whatever it does, Shu is immune to it because of something that he is wearing right now. Mighty convenient, that. I like that even though when Shu is super focused, like charging up an attack, he's like, I'll still jump in front of stuff. And what do you know? Yeah, Maru, totally capable of this sort of stuff. Alright, but he does not have really enough magic to just sort of spend all willy-nilly like, so we'll keep up with the physical assault for now. Then I'm gonna try and give everybody as much MP back as I possibly can, because it's definitely gonna come in handy. Alright, now, Flarius! Also, I know it says Flarus. I like Flarius better. There we go, burn your face, or whatever it is you have that allows you to live. Can't say I know, but I'm gonna have my giant bat monster smack you in the face. Bada bing, bada boom! How about that? And he's still standing. Unfortunate. Punch! Still standing. God, I hate these things. Why you gotta be so dang resilient? It's downright silly is what this is. There we go. Now you're dead. Was that so hard? Seriously. Sheesh, hard as a crystal. Unfortunate. Alright. Everything should be good. Everything should be fine. Open up this thingamaroo. Got lots more fishes. Fishy. Let's see. This looks like a giant wide open room. And that usually means one of two things. Okay, yeah, this is definitely where a boss fight's about to go down. So let's just go into healing. And let us give as much wait, I have 21 ultra... Oh, wait, those are ultra medicines. Like, well, actually, ultra medicines. Where'd I get all of those? Don't remember. Anyway, give everybody as much MP back as I can possibly give them, because it will help so very much. There we go, Maru. There we go. Everything's good. Everything's fantastic. Let's do this thing. Surprise, fools! I'm a sea serpent for some reason. I get it being an aquatic monster, but I don't entirely understand why it's a little dragony thing. All I do know is it's those various segmented body parts there, those mechanized things that are actually creating it, so all we have to do is take it down one chunk at a time, starting at the top with the very head parts. The very head parts. That's not even a real tangible sentence. I'm bad at this. Okay. Let's see, we'll use our magic sword. We'll use Flarius. We want to use as much fire magic as you possibly can, because this game is kind of weird when it comes to elemental weaknesses. Fire is weak to water, and water is weak to fire. I don't know. You'd think they would just have used electric magic, but that's still not a thing, apparently. Ugh. Like, electric is weak against ground, and ground is weak against electric. You can't have both. That's just silly. But all the same, we're gonna use so much fire magic that you won't even know what to do with yourself. Okay, he's able to do quite the hefty amount of damage, though, with his little bappity-bap-baps. Luckily, we can counterattack. However, this many shadows on the screen is starting to cause so much lag. Okay, well, that's okay, that's okay. Charge things up. Totally missed that one. You really kind of had no excuse that time there. Motor skills, or whatever's in charge of allowing me to push buttons on time. Luckily, Zola is freakishly powerful, and she doesn't even need to rely on that sort of thing. However, I think this is going to do, like, an absurd amount of damage. Yep, 1304. Just like I said, absurd amount of damage. Alright, now the Flarius sword shall be unleashed. Feel the wrath of my flaming palm strike. Bunch of damage. Fantastic. There we go. Very good. Very good. And the more times you attack Shu, the more likely it'll be that I'll get to attack with my super corporeal attack, which is always awesome and fun to watch. And it happens so rarely that you don't even mind watching the cutscene over again. Good, just keep smacking them up all good. Hopefully we've destroyed at least the head at this point. Hard to tell. Watera, he's got magic of his own. Go figure. And the mighty gushing fluids. Blub, 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 blub. Alright, not nearly as much damage as something that looks like that should really be able to do, but I won't complain. Feel the wrath of my karate chop of flame and stuff. Yeah. Gotta work on a better name for that one. And apparently Shu's not so good in the attack quadrant. Little strange. But yes, we've actually gotten rid of the head chunk and the throat trunk. I want to say that those are the two that we've defeated. Now we're on the chest. Fantabulous-fantastic. Alright, just keep on using our magics. All of our fiery magic-y powers, and everything should be good. That's all, of course, purely speculative theory. Let's see, use white magic, and we'll use Zephyra! Zephyra! There. Anyway, support magic. I guess I'll supercharge Zola, I guess. I don't know. Why not? Let's do that. Zephyra! Give us all of our health back. That magic skill is going to be more useful the longer we go. And Quickiasio, and we'll make Zola super duper duper quick. She needs to make up the damage deficit with not having any fire magic, so speeding her up by 50% should at least help in that regard. I wonder if I'll have everybody pretty much master just about every conceivable skill by the end of this game. It's not impossible. I don't know if I'd really go through all that trouble, but we'll find out soon enough. Alright, charge up the Flarius. And then here comes Kloop with a fire-breathing phoenix of horrors and the like, and that's all well and good. Rah, 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 rah. Look at all the damage that's just been done. Its chest piece is probably broken. At the very least, I'm hoping it is. And we should be fighting its, I don't know, tail end or something. Can't say I know. We'll find out soon enough. Alright, it's going to get to attack, and it goes bippity-bappity-boop. I just smacked you on the noggin. And then I counterattack, because that's how I rolls. And then we'll Flarius sword, and everything should be good. I kind of like the wind-up thing that Mario does there. It's like a whole spinning thingamabobber. I don't even know if that really helps in combat situations. And yep, we are now fighting the ballet. The ballet. The ballet du ballet. Go. Okay. Come on, keep attacking, you stupid thingamabob. Alright, well, she was in desperate need of some health. That's where you come in, Jiro, my friend. Let's see, spelly spells. And I guess I don't have Helios, or whatever the super awesome healing spell is. Not sure why. Kind of lame. Doesn't matter, really. I've got enough stuff to compensate for it. Plus, if you charge up Hela enough, it's just as useful. Here we go, double time, and just like that. Everything is good. Use some more Flarius. Have to suffer from another stupid dragon attack before we get to do this, but we should be getting real close to bringing this thing down permanently. Keep on charging up your attacks there. Is it just me, or is Zola really not all that much faster? Oh well. Okay, Flarius sword, karate chop attack! For great justice! There we go, and that was a critical. Kind of a weak critical, but a critical nonetheless. I will take it. Oh no, it's doing its mow down. It's a low down, ho down, low down. Alright, and that did moderate damage, I suppose. If he did that 10 times in a row, it would have been something worth worrying about, but as is, he gets the bat attack. Alright. I don't know what part of his body we're attacking right now, but it's probably about to die. There we go. Fantastic. I am loving how much damage that does. Let's see. And, yep, now we're attacking its spine, apparently. That's unnecessarily brutal, but I'll do it either way. Right? Or maybe Zola is significantly faster. I feel like she's attacking more often. It's just hard to tell. So hard to tell. Let's see. Yeah, okay. And what's he gonna do? He's gonna bap Shu again. Well, if he's not dead by the time Shu gets to him, he will be. Just wait. Will the Flarius sword be all that is necessary in order to defeat him once and for all? No, but will Zola's attack finish the job? Because I don't want to have to unleash the blue dragon of power on you, but I will. I totally will. It's really awesome. All right, fine. If that's the way things got to be, I guess. Oh, we're fighting the tail end. That means I'm pretty sure that's the last part of its body. If it's not, I'm going to be very confused. But I've played around long enough. You've attacked Shu one too many times. He has grown quite upset with this turn of events, and now he's going to unleash a giant fiery hellscape upon thee. Of all the shadows that gain bodies, Shu's is the one that probably changes the least. And that it's actually a blue dragon. Like, everyone else's will actually, like, change color to a more fitting color. And you know what? I just realized you guys have never seen Zola's high tension attack, which she has for some reason, even though she never had to go through the same circumstances we did. That's kind of suspicious, but I guess I'll let it go. Either way, she has it, and I should really probably show it off as soon as I possibly can. I'll make sure to do it at least once. That being said, that should be the end of this weird serpentine thingamabobber. We should be able to get out of this place. Yep, there we go. Shu ain't dealing pot damage no more. And you're dead. And then it explodes for some reason. Because everything in this game explodes. Alright. Farewell, noble creature. We don't know if you are evil or not. We're just kind of assuming. Alright, got some new skills. Barrier magic level 6. Fantastic. Alright, ooh, and we get a bunch of little treasure chest things. I'm all about the treasure chest things. Okay, we'll open up this thing, and it should be the black device. Now we can take down black barriers. Which is actually, and laser barrier parts. That's another thing we can attach to our mech cat. It's actually one of the reasons why I picked C-Cube as one of the first side quests we would be doing, because it would get rid of the black barrier. We get the device that gets rid of black barriers, and that means when we go to the other side quests, we'll be able to get more stuff. And I am all for having more stuff. And there's some more shacks. Oh, Mr. Shack. All right. And I'm guessing there's probably more stuff over here, which is all good and awesome and the like. Now, you might remember that black barrier that we couldn't pass not too long ago. That's actually a shortcut back to the warp area. Kind of weird. Either way, we're pretty much done here. We ain't got nothing left to really go get. Nothing worth spending time for anyway. So I do believe we are just fine for now. Let's go to the Lamantianes Lomantes camp. I was trying to say something all fancy-talky, but I wasn't able to do it. I just couldn't do it. Real bad at this. Alright, well, very well then. So, let's see. We managed to get rid of all the land sharks in the world, and we also destroyed everything worth anything inside the giant C-Cube. Not bad for a day's work, if I do say so myself. And in the next part, don't think for a moment that we're anywhere close to being done with all the various side quests that this game has to offer. We have got so much more to do. Hope you guys had a fantastic time, and that you'll join me all next time for more Blue Dragon awesomeness. See you all then.